Has someone ever asked you, do you know who I am? I'm a night janitor at the courthouse downtown. Been doing it for 6 years now. People don't really see me, you know? I come in after hours, empty trash, mop floors, wipe down the judge's benches. I know everyone's name, though. Judge Miller likes his coffee mug left on the right side of his desk. Judge Walsh always spills sugar on her paperwork. I clean up after all of them. Friday night around 9 p.m., my daughter Amy falls out of the big oak tree in our backyard. She's 12 and tough as nails, but when she hit the ground, I knew something was wrong. Her arm was bent weird, and she was crying hard. Real hard. I scooped her up and drove straight to the ER. Place was packed like always. Screaming babies, drunk college kids, people holding bloody towels to their faces. We got there around 9:30. By midnight, Amy was still sitting in that plastic chair, arm in a makeshift sling I made from my jacket. Her face was getting pale and she kept saying her arm felt tingly. That scared me. I walked up to the front desk where this tired-looking nurse was typing on her computer. "Excuse me, my daughter's been waiting almost 3 hours. Her arm might be broken pretty bad. Could someone just take a quick look?" Before she could answer, this guy in a gray coat comes storming through the automatic doors. He's got silver hair, expensive shoes, and this look on his face like the world owes him something. He marches right up to the desk and slams down his ID. "I need to be seen immediately," he says, not even looking at me or Amy. The nurse glances at his ID and her eyes get wide. "Sir, we have a pretty long wait tonight." He cuts her off. "Do you know who I am?" And that's when I recognized him. Judge Reinhardt. Same guy who sits in courtroom B every Tuesday. Same guy who drinks fancy coffee from that blue mug I wash every night. Same guy who once gave this long speech to some teenager about showing respect and having empathy while he was sipping a $6 latte. "I'm the presiding judge of this district," he says, tapping his ID on the counter. "You really want to make me wait out here with these people?" The nurse looks nervous. "Sir, I understand, but we have to go by severity of..." "Severity?" He laughs, but not in a nice way. "Lady, I have a golf tournament at 7 a.m. This is severe to me." I step closer. "Sir, my daughter's been here for 3 hours. She's 12, and her arm is really messed up." He turns and looks at me for the first time, takes in my work boots, my stained t-shirt, probably smells the cleaning supplies on my clothes. "I'm not here to debate with the help," he says, just like that. The help. Amy heard it too. I can tell because her good hand squeezes mine tighter. I don't yell, don't make a scene. I just ask the nurse if I can speak to someone in charge. "Is there a manager or supervisor I could talk to?" 10 minutes later, this woman comes walking out. Mrs. Garcia, the hospital administrator. She takes one look at me and Amy, and her whole face lights up. "Noah, what are you doing here? Is Amy okay?" Turns out Mrs. Garcia's sister works at the courthouse. We've talked a bunch of times when I'm cleaning late and she's picking up files. Her kids go to the same school as Amy. She fell out of a tree. Been waiting since 9:30. Mrs. Garcia immediately calls over a nurse. "Get Amy into room 3 right now. I want Dr. Torres to see her." That's when Judge Reinhardt loses it. "Are you kidding me? You're going to treat them before me? I told you people who I am." Mrs. Garcia turns around slow. She's maybe 5 feet tall, but she looks like a giant right now. "Yeah, I know exactly who you are. You're Judge Reinhardt from courtroom B. And do you know who he is?" She points at me. "He's the man who cleans your courtroom every single night, who empties your trash and washes your coffee mug and makes sure everything's perfect for you the next morning." Judge Reinhardt's face is getting red. That's completely irrelevant. He's also a single dad who works 2 jobs to take care of his daughter. He's never asked for special treatment in his life, and right now, his kid is hurt, and you're throwing a tantrum because you have golf in the morning. The whole waiting room is watching now. People are pulling out phones. Mrs. Garcia steps closer to him. "You want to know the difference between you two? He's a better man than you'll ever be. And yeah, we're treating her first." They took Amy back immediately. Turned out her arm was broken in 2 places and she needed surgery. If we'd waited much longer, they said it could have been permanent damage. Judge Reinhardt had to wait 4 more hours for his hangover headache.